Hey guys, it's Cold Sigma 56 here. I'm on a mission to kill Vorkath every day throughout 2026. Join me on my journey to kill Vorkath. Alright, hey everyone, it's Cold Sigma 56 here, back with Vorkath, day episode 45, I think. Yep. It's 45, episode 45 of the Vorkath grind. Let's get it, guys. Right? We are off to a good start here. Getting some steady damage. Oh, scheisse! Excuse me. Guys, I forgot that I had my quick prayers on as protect from melee. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. This is. Oi, 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 oi. Okay, okay, we got that. We got this in the back though. No worries. But man, I gotta say that start. Ooh, that was a little bit scary. I was like, hey, wait a minute. Why did that fireball hit me for 26 through my prayer? What is this? And then I noticed the icon, and I was like, ah, hell nah. I was once again looking for people at the Grand Exchange. For, you know, anyone who would want to join me to kill some General Grado, you know? That really big green guy in the God Voice dungeon. I was looking for some company. I went through many worlds. And I called upon the greatest of warriors. I would hop to every different worlds. And then I would say, attention, calling all brave warriors. Attention, calling all brave warriors. And then I continued by saying, would anyone care to join me in killing General Grado in the God Voice dungeon? And while I did get some conversation out of people, someone said that they're Brienne of Tarth from Game of Thrones, and I tried to convince them by saying that the Stark daughters are there, so, you know, maybe we could get 2 flies with 1 hit, you know, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that person wasn't too interested in the end. Then there was another guy who I tried to come, you know, tag along with me, but he said that he wanted to go only if we would kick Grado to death. And while I did say at first that I would, you know, accept his peculiar fighting style, he didn't really want to come either. So, yeah. Then there were quite a few people who just didn't have the time, you know. They were like, oh, I could come in an hour, you know, let's go in an hour, so is that fine? And I was like, well, actually, I would prefer to have someone right now. Unfortunately, it was like 9 PM, so I was like, nah, like, I want to find someone right now. So then I just had to bid my farewells to them and continue my search. And at the end, I didn't really find anyone to go to the God Voice dungeon with me. But I did find another gem of a person. His name was Pascalito 404. Pascalito. Pascalito 404. Pascalito 404. Now, this guy, he was a champion. He was in dragon armor. I think he had the dragon blade body too. And, well, I did not go to the God Voice dungeon with him because he had not completed the Edgar's Ruse quest, which is a hard requirement for you to get there. I think you basically have to have that quest completed, otherwise you can't get to Trollheim. So, yeah, Oh, excuse me, guys. I'll turn on the loot tab here. Yeah. Excuse me. Let me continue my story. So, yeah. Then I could not go to the God Boost dungeon with Pascalito, but there was another kind of quest that we had in mind then, because, you know, he wasn't the strongest of warriors. You know, he had the spirit, I think, but I think his muscles ultimately, you know, he could have used some training, right? So, I went to Sarachnis with him. It's like a spider boss that you can kill. Yeah, Sarachnis. I don't know if that's how you say it, but it's that spider boss in the Grey Current, basically. Yeah. And I went to kill that spider with Pascalito, and that was a good time, I gotta say. That was a good time. And while we did not very much become rich and wealthy right off the bat when we did that, kill Sarachnis, the spider boss, the Grey Current, it was still a fun time. We did get about 70k each. And I had never really been in Sarachnis either. At least I hadn't been in a very, very long time. So, to me, it was a new experience too. And an adventure. An adventure, yeah. Let's kill the spawn and eat one tuna potato. Yeah. Right, we finish it off with the 41. And we get dragon plate legs and 29 blue dragon hides. Very nice. I don't know if we're gonna be able to make a 5th kill here, because we only have 3 tuna potatoes left. So we're gonna have to manage with 4 if it comes to that. Let's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys. And yeah, after my adventure to Sarachnis, the spider boss with Pascalito, I went to the rat boss in the Varrock sewers. The scariest, they say. And that was quite an interesting boss too, I gotta say, because, you know, those bosses are really interesting. Like, Scarius, if you kill him in a group of people, I think he has like 1500 HP. And man, that is a lot of HP. Especially for like what's supposed to be a beginner boss. 1500 HP. God damn. But yeah, I did kill the rat a couple of times with Pascalito too. He didn't really drop anything other than a rune kite shield. A rune square shield. Excuse me. Yeah, he did drop a rune square shield. And 2 trouts. A piece of meat. And some bones. And then when I was splitting the loot with Pascalito, I was quite content with him keeping the square shield. But when it came to the 2 trouts, and the bone, and the piece of meat, I did ask Pascalito whether he wants to keep the meat or the bone. And he did want the bone, if I'm right here. Yeah, he did want the bone. So I got the meat for myself and I got 1 trout because we split them. Yeah. And he just buried the bone in front of me after I gave it to him. And that was like a really memorable moment for me. Like, yeah, he just like buried the bone of his enemy. The bones of his enemy, yeah. And I will forever remember him for that, you know? Thank you. Thank you for the adventure, Pascalito. Yeah. That was a little bit of a story time about my adventures with Pascalito. I also got familiar with the mechanics that Scarius. It's I mean, it's a decent, you know, boss for new players, I think, but there is very little profit to be made there. Not a lot of profit to be made there. I heard that it's pretty decent for training combat stats though. But yeah. Considering that you need to have your prayer up during the entire fight, I'm not really sure if it's worth it. But nevertheless, it was a fun adventure, so what can I say, guys? What can I say? Let's kill the spawn. Let's give him the claw. I already picked up the loot because, you know, I am a little bit paranoid about getting hits for 32s and 32s and 32s and then not getting away with all this loot on the ground, so decided to play it safe here and pick it up already, just in case we're not gonna be able to finish this one. But it seems that Lady Fortune does indeed favor us today, so let's see how it goes. We do get the kill here, I think. We did get here for 32 and 32 at the end, but we did make it. And what is the price on these bones? 26k, oh my gosh. 26k for Vorkath bones. I think that's the highest I've ever seen them. Nevertheless, that is 253k, the price check, adding the rune longswords, the onyx bolt tips, the dragon hides, the maple seed, worth 5k, and the battle staves, and the dragon bones, and the big bomb, the dragon play legs. Boom! 943k for today's trip, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was called Sigma56 with my Vorkath the Day Keeps the Doctor Away series, episode number 45. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's episode, as usual. Bye!